Spring. Verb. To jump or leap. Spring. Verb. To pass over by leaping. Spring. Verb. To produce or disclose unexpectedly, especially of surprises, traps, etc. Spring. Verb. To come into being, often quickly or sharply. Spring. Verb. To start or rise suddenly, as from a covert. Spring. Verb. To cause to spring up, to start or rouse, as game, to cause to rise from the earth, or from a covert. To spring a pheasant. Spring. Verb. To bend by force, as something stiff or strong, to force or put by bending, as a beam into its sockets, and allowing it to straighten when in place, often with an, out, etc. To spring in a slat or a bar. Spring. Verb. To issue with speed and violence, to move with activity, to dart, to shoot. Spring. Verb. To move suddenly when pressure is released. A bow, when bent, springs back by its elastic power. Spring. Verb. To bend from a straight direction or plane surface, to become warped. A piece of timber, or a plank, sometimes springs in seasoning. Spring. Verb. To shoot up, out, or forth, to come to the light, to begin to appear, to emerge, like a plant from its seed, a stream from its source, etc., often followed by up, forth, or out. Spring. Verb. To issue or proceed, as from a parent or ancestor, to result, as from a cause, motive, reason, or principle. Spring. Noun. A leap, a bound, a jump. Spring. Noun. Traditionally the first of the 4 seasons of the year in temperate regions, in which plants spring from the ground and trees come into blossom, following winter and preceding summer. Spring is the time of the year most species reproduce. I spent my spring holidays in Morocco. You can visit me in the spring, when the weather is bearable. Spring. Noun. Meteorologically, the months of March, April and May in the Northern Hemisphere or September, October and November in the Southern. Spring. Noun. The astronomically delineated period from the moment of vernal equinox, approximately March 21 in the Northern Hemisphere, to the moment of the summer solstice, approximately June 21. See for other variations. Spring. Noun. Spring tide, a tide of greater than average range, that is, around the first or third quarter of a lunar month, or around the times of the new or full moon. Spring. Noun. A place where water or oil emerges from the ground. This water is bottled from the spring of the river. Spring. Noun. The property of a body of springing to its original form after being compressed, stretched, etc. The spring of a bow. Spring. Noun. Elastic power or force. Spring. Noun. A mechanical device made of flexible or coiled material that exerts force when it is bent, compressed or stretched. We jumped so hard the bed springs broke. Spring. Noun. The source of an action or of a supply. Spring. Noun. Any active power, that by which action, or motion, is produced or propagated, cause, origin, motive. Spring. Noun. That which springs, or is originated, from a source. Spring. Noun. The time of growth and progress, early portion, first stage. Reference. Please support us with your subscription.